Right, but it's not taken, so I was put on the spot.
No.
No, okay.
So what we do, Kenny and I, in case you guys haven't seen the show, is that we take all the fun, excitement, and enjoyment of a police interrogation. No, really it is. And we bring it to you in a serious and dignified manner.
Yeah.
So what we need is preferably someone from the audience who's very good at just sitting. We kind of need an audience volunteer. This doesn't work very well without it.
You, sir.
We will take you.
Sit down right there. Run closer to the chair, that's why.
That's why I'm moving this way.
Okay. It's not fair, but okay. How are you doing, sir?
All right.
Oh my gosh, you're intimidating. What's your name, sir?
Tim.
Tim. Everybody give it up for Tim. What do you do to occupy your days? What is your job?
I don't have one.
You don't have one. Have you always not had a job? Is this a recent development? Or?
Since I got old.
Since you got old?
Yes.
Did it just happen one day? You were just like, oh crap.
I don't think I'll do anything.
Oh, I hope to be like that one day. Well, what did you do before you got old? You said it, not me.
Many things. I was a 911 director.
Really?
Listen up, everyone. It's time for some 911. I'm going to want the ambulances to chime in a little bit first. And then I want to hear and then I want to hear the fire trucks come in. And then fire trucks, and then I want to do crescendo into some police cars. Is that all right? You know what? Actually, oh my God, I'm old. I'm sorry, Gerald. You're gonna have to take over. I can't work anymore. I just realized.
Okay. How many feels this me? Working on first 911. Ambulances. Not now. The fire trucks. No, stop. I'll give you this. And then there's the flaming victims. I didn't give the cue. I didn't give the cue. So let's all softly, pianissimo.
Gerald, stop. Stop it. Stop.
Right, you're old. You don't know anything.
I'm retired. I bring the experience of a seasoned veteran to the playing field.
Right, well, you're old and busted. I'm new hotness.
You always start with the fortissimo, not a.
You start with the lowest energy possible, and keep it low. That way, people aren't disappointed.
Okay, I know this feels a little bit like work, but I promise, in 911 directing, you never want to start small. You always want to start with fortissimo. Call it a hunch. Call it 50 years of experience. Whatever.
I'd call it an old woman that wasn't willing to relinquish her throne.
Oh, I'm sorry, old woman. Is this not weird enough for you?
No.
Why, you failed to notice this? Did you think I was a circus sideshow?
Yes, honestly, I did. And I apologize. I thought this was your night job.
That explains
So, is that anything like being a 911 director?
Similar.
All right. Do you have any particularly memorable stories of being a 911? What exactly does a 911 director do besides that?
Well, you have a bunch of dispatchers who are sitting there on the phone with all the electronic devices in the world. And when somebody has an emergency and they call, then it's up to them to dispatch the call to the appropriate agency. As a director, you just kind of sit in your office and you make sure that all happens.
What?
Tim,
Yeah.
Tim, we got a problem with the ice machine out here. Are you doing something I can't see?
I'm
through?
calling someone.
It's just that we've got all the electronics. In the
The ice machine is broken. On the corner of 49th and Westboro. 49th and Westboro. 49th and Westboro.
Oh, I'm sorry,
Thank
I've
you.
been sitting on the phone all day. Hello?
I left you a voicemail. It's on the corner of 49th and Westboro.
It's right here. Okay, perhaps you can give us a little bit of trouble. We're having trouble with the industrial crane.
I'm too busy directing.
No, I don't think you understand. Again, we have all the electronics in the world out here. Look at this. I don't even know what this does. This just beeps every 30 seconds.
Who is it?
It's Gerald.
Hold on. Yeah, can you open the door? 49th and Westboro. Gerald, what is it?
So the problem is, Pete is trying to fire up the railgun. And I was telling him that the way to do that is not by connecting it to the popcorn machine, but he insists that it is, and then fire.
So what do you want me to do about it?
Well, you're the...
Fine, I'll call someone.
Hello?
Yeah, some douchebag named Gerald wants to... I assume you dealt with a variety of cases very similar to that. Good. Would you mind, I'm just going to step out real quick. But don't go anywhere because you're very guilty.
What's going on?
This isn't just doing a bit, he's really intimidating.
Oh my gosh. So you're sending me in?
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's a good thing we have this screen door installed that's soundproof. Hi, was it Tim? No, it's not. It's April. So you were somewhat of an authority figure then, and now you don't do anything at all ever.
I have no authority at all.
Okay. Did you come here alone tonight? No. Are you here with friends, family, or?
I'm here with some very close friends, sometimes significant people in my life.
Awesome. That's great to hear. I wish I had that. How did you meet? Did you meet them all in the same place, or are these like a collection of friends you've gathered along your way?
No, Craigslist.
Michael?
Other Michael?
Yeah. You placed the Craigslist ad, correct?
I did, and you placed another Craigslist ad.
Yeah. Looking for sexy saxophonist.
You got it!
Oh, wait a minute, that was the ad I was replying to.
Alright, this is kind of weird.
Are you mocking me?
I'm not I mean, I've never done something like this before, and we just, I don't know, but from the first 45 seconds, it feels like we have a real connection.
Yeah, that's why I posted it in the real connection section. You look a lot less sexy than I remember you being.
Really?
It's on a strap, it just...
Maybe this will jog your memory.
That was amazing! You
Me
just
throwing
wasted a saxophone.
It's okay, I've got another one. I know.
Did you just switch from alto to baritone?
Yep.
I kind of feel like maybe there's a little charlatanism going on here because I don't think you actually have any idea what I just talked about.
I'm sorry, what?
Was that a fleeing rodent that just came out of your saxophone?
One man's fleeing rodent is another man's tuning rod. Look, it's not.
Did you say tuning rod?
Look, what's important is that our quick friendship is suddenly devolving into a nemesis ship.
You know what? If I wanted a nemesis ship, I would have posted in that section on Craigslist.
That's weird because I did post for a nemesis ship.
Oh, are you Michael?
I am.
Oh.
Dueling saxophone up.
I have a feeling you have no idea how to play. Well played.
I know, I studied at Juilliard. Tech.
Yeah. Oh, Craigslist. All right. So, yeah. How about at home? Do you have pets or significant other, anything like that?
I have
Both are the same.
4 dogs, 2 cats, a bird, and 2 lesbians.
All I want to see is just peeing all over the couch.
The pet store. This is the 4th time we specifically asked for straight pets.
Yeah, I clap.
Looks like we're going to maintain some safety tonight.
I see.
All right. Let's see. What else can we talk about? Do you watch television?
Yes.
Do you have any favorite television shows?
Yes, I do.
Cool. Thank you. That was really fun. Can you tell me what that
Yes, I really enjoyed the Barrett Jackson automobile auction.
Oh my God! Right? For times and guys and bands and after banks about near my soul.
Excuse me. Were you just practicing for auction?
No, that was a real auction. You just bought that. Yeah, I saw your nervous, minuscule gesture, and I assumed that meant you really wanted to bid in at the maximum price.
I bought a real item
You did buy a real
from
item.
Tom Auction, the founder of all auctions.
Sure. Did you, sir, are you even competent to drive?
I'm competent to buy.
Now you are welcome right this way. Thank you for coming out to the Barrett Jackson Auto Auction.
Well, I never miss one.
So, a lot of people, this is the point where they tend to get really irate because what you actually bought was a scale model.
I know about irate minute 45, all right? I've tracked it ever since 1973. I'm kind of a diehard.
Sir, you bid on a scale model Harley Davidson?
Oh, I know.
Are you just going to take the cape or you want the whole motorcycle? That looks dashing on you, sir. Harley orange is really your color.
Well, before I take my motorcycle.
That is the lawnmower, but yeah. That's it. Not that. Wait, no, the other direction.
I'm sorry, it took me a while to get here. I'm very blind.
I kind of feel like you don't even know what you bid on, since you can't even pick the object out from an assortment of very similar looking Harley models.
Look, truth be told, I didn't even want to come buy anything. But I accidentally did because I was really excited. Because I saw you, and you're kind of my hero. And I was hoping... Did you just sign my cape?
Sure. You want an official Tom auction signature?
More than anything ever.
Do I hear a 5 for a signature? So I'm going to go. This guy's a tough card. Why don't you try and sexualize him?
I'm going to try and sexualize her. Hello.
Try again.
My partner said that I should try and sexualize you, Tim. You have gorgeous eyes. And a fantastic penis, I'm sure. Tim, do you have a significant other?
Yes.
Is your significant other with us tonight?
Yes.
Could you point to the unfortunate victim? Hi.
Hi.
What is your name?
Debbie.
Everybody give it up for Debbie. How long have you and Debbie been together?
Almost 3 years.
How did you and Debbie meet?
As I said before, on Craigslist.
Well, you met on Craigslist.
Yes.
And I assume at some point you've met before this night. So
Yes.
what was your first date with Tim?
The first date was up to Red
What's the right cup?
Coffee House.
I didn't know that. I don't know why the audience suddenly turned against me. I know it. I've been there many times. My surname is Red Cup. And what fantastic. Excuse me, what is this place? This place we're in, could you tell me?
The place that we're in right now with the gigantic red cup on top of it.
Yeah, what's it called?
You are wearing a shirt with the logo printed all over it.
I understand that it's a red cup, but what is the building called? The building, what is it called? What is the building that we are in, what is it called?
I hope to God you're not from Craigslist.
How did you know? Well, Tim, before we let you go,
Yes.
is there anything that you would wish is there any wisdom that you would wish to impart on our audience?
Am I going to be acquitted?
Let
Yes.
as many C-bombs fly as you want.
Just do it.
Just do it. Everybody give it up for Tim. April, what have we learned tonight?
I think we learned a lot. I think that we learned that Nike's motto is just a euphemism for the C word.
I think that I know that I learned that if I don't know any overrated hipster dives, everyone will turn against me.
I think we've also learned that the most important and significant connections of our lives will be made on Craigslist.
I've learned that 911 directors, in fact, are legitimate directors. Batons, and everything in wavy hands.
I think we've also learned that saxophone playing isn't always as clear as it seems, and that there are many esoteric properties.
Yep. And sometimes those esoteric properties lead us to things. We're good cop, nice cop.